All right. Live from our parents' house.
Happy holidays, everyone. Merry Christmas to those who celebrate, because today is Christmas.
And those who don't, fuck off. Okay. Oh,
yeah,
God, that's loud.
Welcome to the Brother-Sister Show. I am Brother. And this is Sister.
Me amo sister.
Oh no, my name is Anthony.
I'm Livia.
And together we talk about movies. And this week, last week, Livia picked Atlantics.
We're also not facing each other.
Yeah, we are. I can see you in my peripheral, and I won't look.
Oh, man. What a weird little setup we have.
It's been a weird ride to get to where we are
to this
now.
point?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot my mic. So.
Black web from Walmart's hit.
I hit the dark web for a new mic. I mean, we'll see. It looks, when I laugh, it looks very loud, so I'm sorry in advance.
Blame Livia. It's all her fault.
Blow this mic out. Yeah, I mean, I knew I was going to forget something, so here we are.
Arguably the most important thing that you have.
Not the most important thing I have, okay?
To bring.
I have a cat.
No,
the
most
bring.
important thing that you had to bring.
I remember my toothbrush, though. I always forget that.
Oh, that's good. Alright, let's get into this.
So, I mean, the only things that I think we haven't really talked about these because we were like, save it for the pod.
Yeah.
Because I've been here for the past few days.
I've been here too long. I'm just kidding.
Dang. Well, the first one we have is the shared one, but I think, did we see it together or no? Jumanji?
Honestly, that movie was a blur.
I don't remember. I remember seeing it. I know Mom was there. And Dad.
Oh, I think so. Sebastian?
And then you? No, you weren't there.
I remember seeing it with Mom and Dad.
Either way, what'd you think? I liked it. I thought it was fine. Whatever.
It was kind of funny. I don't want to spoil it, but I'm glad that they just didn't do the same thing over.
It was different enough.
Yeah.
There was like a different villain, which I thought they were going to bring the same guy back.
I don't even remember the old guy.
It was, God, I forgot his name. If you saw him, you'd know who I was talking about. But he was okay, yeah. No, it wasn't like a insanely good movie. My friend didn't even know that they had another one out, which I feel like there wasn't a lot of press for it, no?
The first one or this one?
This one. Because whenever I was talking about I saw Jumanji, she thought I was talking about the first one.
Yeah, I guess not. I mean, Mom didn't see the first one before she saw the second one. And the only thing that was that she had to know, or not really had to know, was the cake thing. Or if the guy in the first one...
I mean, I guess they're dynamic. Because they were they were kind of weird with each other.
But they pretty much laid it all out.
Yeah. Since the last time we talked, he hasn't called me.
College, am I right?
Was his experience of him being really sad and working at a really shitty job, did that hit too close to home for you?
Nah, I like my job. I watch a lot of movies.
Dumb. Alright. Well, I'll just go through mine, but I'm going to go in a particular order. So I also finished Rocket Man. I think I told you when I started it.
Yeah, it was right before we recorded last episode.
Yeah. And then when I was working from home, I just like to put stuff in the background. So I put it on, and it is as much of a mess as I thought it would be. It's not good.
I saw it in
that's
theaters.
it. You did?
Yeah.
Ugh.
I don't remember it being that bad. I probably wouldn't revisit it.
I also saw it after it got nominated for a Golden Globe, which made me already upset. And then I saw it, and I was like, who in the world would think this is award-worthy?
I also don't remember a lot of it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you. It's just... I don't either, and I saw it 2 days ago.
I just remember that part where he's floating on the piano when he's playing it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's all I remember. I don't really remember much.
that scene where he's like it looks like he's at an AA meeting, and at the very end when all the people from the past come, I was like,
oh yeah,
so cheesy and cringy. I hated that. Okay, well, and then I also saw Star Wars.
Heck
I know you've seen it, and that's my my overall review of it is it was fine.
That meme I showed you, where it was like written and directed by Reddit was pretty spot on, but I don't know. I had a fun time. I don't really care about. This isn't a true Star Wars film. Like I don't care. Like I enjoy The Last Jedi.
And I mean, if we're like, if people are saying, you know, if we're gonna debate the whole like, it's not a true Star Wars movie, but like the past Star Wars movies have all been cheesy and have all been stuff that like just serving what the fans want. So if you're being like literal about what a Star Wars movie is, this kind of fit it, and that's why people don't like The Last Jedi, because it doesn't fit that. It doesn't give you what you want. But I mean, I don't know. We can argue all day, every day about which one's better, but who cares? At the end of the day, who gives a shit?
Yeah. It gets super boring if all of them are the same. I get they're going to make money no matter what, so it doesn't really matter what they make. Just because people are going to go watch it just because it has the name Star Wars.
Yeah, but that's what makes me mad, though, is that people don't realize that they deserve more.
Yeah.
Like, those whole, like,
people
I don't care that...
want more.
Yeah, like, I don't care that Marvel makes, like, 100 movies. I care that, like, 90 of them are the same. And people don't care. And, like... I don't know. I feel like we should be... This kind of goes into Atlantics, but we should be more conscious about the stuff that we're consuming. Not just, like, food or, like... That stuff, I understand that's also important, but that's not my bridge... that's not my... Is it Bridge to Die On? Is that the...
No, I think it's Bridge to Terabithia. I have no idea what phrase you're trying to say.
Oh. That's just it's probably not it. But that's not my, that's not my fight... You know, to be had. Mine is about entertainment, and I feel like we should be more conscious about the entertainment that we're consuming, and that who's making what, and how much power and money is put into certain things, and I don't know. But like, I mean, that is a kind of pretentious thing to say, because not a lot of people can like just go to the movies, but that's why we're doing this, is because we want to introduce people to entertainment and media that I know, right? To entertainment and media that serve the purpose. I mean, Noelle is like, but somebody likes it, you know? Like, somebody had a good time watching it.
You're not gonna like my next pick.
Oh God, I already know what you're gonna pick, I think. But yeah, I mean, Star Wars was fine.
There's this one part where I was like, that's probably the coolest moment.
I know what you're talking about, and it is very cool. We'll just say the magic trick.
Wow. Yeah.
That doesn't give anything away.
I guess, yeah.
But that was cool.
My favorite part, in like probably top 3 of any Star Wars film, is that one. Yeah. Super cool. Maybe later we can talk about it more in depth. Yeah. But it's so, like, it was released so recently that I don't want to get into spoiler territory. Oh, yeah, so we'll just, like, leave it at that. I thought it was fine. You liked it. I had a blast watching it. Yeah, and I mean, that's all that matters at the end of the day. Whatever. Yeah. And my last one, I don't even know how to, like, talk about this movie, but I saw Cats. Well, just a moment of silence for me seeing Cats. But let me... So much more. But let me give not a preference, what is the word? Let me give some background, some context. Yeah, preface for it. So I didn't just see Cats. I saw it at something called a rowdy screening that I think every draft house does. But basically, it's just a screening where you can, like, yell and sing along and, like, be rowdy. But, I mean, you can't... They did tell us that there's limits. Like, we can't disturb the entire theater. We can't, like, get people mad. Yeah. But... it was a great time. I think that is the only way you can go see that movie. Did you yell anything? Yes. The entire movie, I just screamed no, like, maybe, like, 100 times. Because it is so fucking disturbing. It is
it's a mess. Like, I can't imagine watching that movie and just, like, sitting there and being silent the whole time. There's no way. I would have had to walk out. I would have rather gotten thrown out. So I'm really glad I saw it the way I did. And from what I've been seeing, though, like, nobody's watching it, so you could just go to a theater and there'd be, like, 2 people in there.
Nice. So you just yell no matter what?
Yes. But it is a mess. It's not a good movie. It's probably one of the worst movies I've ever seen. But it was probably one of the best experiences I've ever had at a theater. It was so fun. You
sent me one of those scenes from the movie.
Look, let me explain it to you. This is how I was going to explain it. And I was like, well, let me tell Anthony, because you asked me, I heard there's cockroaches in the movie, and I said, yeah, and that's why I didn't say anything, because, like, I didn't even know how to begin to explain.
Sit down, Sonny.
But there's, so I'll give a little explanation of it, because I do want people to see it. I mean, I know I gave this whole speech about, like, being conscious of the entertainment we're consuming, but this is just so, like, I mean, it's not going to make anywhere near the amount of money that it cost. Did you see that? That it's made $6 million and it cost $95 million.
That's so crazy.
Anyways, so let's throw Tom, I think it's Tom Hooper, throw him a bone and go see.
Throw him a bone. Throw him some cat food.
Okay, but let me explain. Let me explain the scene. So there's a bunch of, there's Rebel Wilson, right, which is already odd, and then there's a bunch of cockroaches that she has in a suitcase that come out and dance, and they basically look like, you know, those videos that people do around Christmas time where you can, like, insert people's faces in a dancing elf. It looks exactly like that, which I hope that they somehow let me put my face on one of those. I would love that. But so there's a bunch of those cockroaches dancing around, and then there's Rebel Wilson, who she's dancing around too, and then she goes to unzip her fucking fur. And when she unzips it, she reveals, like, a dancing, like, purple dancing outfit. And then she starts to dance alongside the cockroaches, which are, like, aligned throughout the entire house, dancing around a cake on the table, as they do when we're not home. And that's the scene. And I feel like I'm in a fever dream when I watched it.
How do you go from the King's Speech to Cats? Because he directed the King's Speech too.
Not directly after. He also did Les Mis, didn't he?
He did. Man, that guy's filmography list just drastically changed.
I am baffled as to what the fuck he was trying to do. I don't understand it, and I feel like this is the same conversation that we had whenever I saw the trailer. Mm-hmm. I am still at that level of baffled. Who let him do this?
Yeah, that scene, because
there's only one redeemable thing, and that's Jennifer Hudson. She does there's a huge number. I mean, you've probably heard the song Memory.
Yeah.
She does that huge number, and obviously it's amazing. She's so good in it, but it also begs the question, why? You have an Academy Award. Why would you do this? Anyways. Somebody yelled, I think my last word on this movie is when we were watching it at the screening, somebody yelled, "Fire your agents." So, yeah.
That's funny.
So, yeah, those are my movie
Ms.
experiences.
Hudson, I have a good movie for you.
So imagine you, right, but as a cat.
So
she's
I'll have,
like,
paws?
So like in Lion King? No, I want your face in there.
Your face.
And your hands and your feet. But everything else is fur.
So I'm a furry now.
No. I want to see your face. Yeah. So yeah, Cats is wild. Please go see it. It's a fucking nightmare.
I probably won't.
Okay, but like at least when it comes out on like Redbox or something.
Yeah, I don't think I want to spend a full ticket on it.
No, I wouldn't.
But
I know. Well, I mean, but I did for the experience.
Gotcha. Yeah, you got a cool little keychain.
Yeah. Maybe I'll post it on I posted it on my personal Instagram, but I'll post it on the thing. And did I tell you how they put it out? They put it out in the front of the theater in a litter box with like a bunch of fake poop.
That's so dumb.
Like a big fake poop, and they had a bunch of little keychains. It was cute.
How'd you know it was fake?
I tasted it. It didn't taste like it. I was kidding.
This isn't my cat's litter.
It was plastic. Yeah. All right. Now for you. After I spent like 20 minutes talking about cats.
It's only been 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
I saw Tangled for the first time because my friends came over. We watched it for our little Christmas party. Tangled wasn't bad. I'd never seen it before.
I think I've seen it. I don't know.
I don't know. I wasn't mad at it. It's not like, I think I'll remember it more than I remember any other princess movie. Like, I don't remember anything about Frozen. Or
I mean,
2.
I don't even know if I've seen Frozen.
Some of it was funny. I didn't know Mandy Moore was Rapunzel and what's his name?
I want to say Zachary Quinto, but I think I have the wrong one.
Zachary Levi.
No, there you go.
Shazam. I didn't know he was like the guy in it.
I like him. He's fine.
Yeah, he's funny. And then I watched all of The Witcher.
My friend said it's good.
2 days ago or yesterday maybe. It was weird seeing Superman like that. I don't know, because that was the first thing I saw Henry Cavill in was as Superman.
I think that's what she said too. Something about like how it's an odd way to see him, but she kind of likes it better than Superman.
It's a good show. I don't know if it was just because I wasn't paying attention, but it's like I was like lost in sometimes. I was like, what's happening? But I like it. I finished it and I wanted more.
Does he like flip his hair a lot?
It is in his face a lot.
No.
Like where he's just like right there, right over his eye, perfectly over his eye.
I was gonna say, explain it for the viewers. You're just like, it's like this.
Perfectly over his eye.
Oh.
I don't know. It was alright.
I mean, your hair, that's true. Hair does get in your eyes.
But I feel like it was just like, oh, I have long white hair.
Stop doing it like that.
My middle finger. Don't forget, I have long white hair. There's some stuff they didn't explain, I guess, because it is based on books, and I don't know if the game came out first or the books came out. I think the books came out first.
Is he the Witcher?
Yeah, or Witcher is like a group of people. They're monster hunters. I don't think they're human. They're like...
Oh, that's like a term that people have used before, right? I think I've heard that before.
I think they're mutated.
Witcher.
A mutated monster hunter.
They are mutated, or they hunt mutated monsters?
Witchers... Oh, wait. That's a good question. I think he hunts mutated monsters, but I think he's also a mutated human. Like, you have to go through a transition to be a Witcher. I don't know, this is dumb. If you want more, just read the books or play the game or watch the show.
How much of it has to do with his hair?
So much.
Really?
Well, they know that he's a Witcher partly because of his like white hair.
Why doesn't he dye it?
They call him the White Wolf.
Oh my god.
His eyes, probably the worst part is his eyes. Because they're like yellow, so he looks creepy kind of.
With each thing you say,
Henry Cavill.
It makes me want to like not watch it even more with each thing.
I don't think you'd like it.
Probably not.
Just because of the whole like fantastical element.
I like fantastical things.
Well, then watch
I was trying to think of examples, but I can't.
His eyes.
No, I probably won't watch it.
He looks like he has cat eyes.
Ooh. Oh, like Ari?
They're yellow.
Ari's are yellow.
But in some scenes, it looks kind of scary. Like this right here. Like this mofo will just be staring at you.
Yeah, I don't like that.
But, I don't know. I saw all of it. I'll probably watch season 2 if they have one. Or I think it was announced that they're going to make another one.
Another season?
Yeah.
Well, thank God.
And it's
on Netflix?
Yeah, it's on Netflix. It came out this month, I think.
Oh, sorry. Another thing I saw, and I'm going to talk about it before I forget. John Mulaney and the Sack Lunch Bunch. What? Tell me when you watch. I want to see it again because it was very good. It was really funny.
I have been. It came out yesterday, right?
Mhm. I watched it when I was working.
Yeah, I've been meaning to watch it.
It's really
Since
good.
It came out yesterday, but I wanted to watch it.
I mean, it's very. I like his humor is very like specific.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't think people like some people don't really. I mean, that's with comedy. Some people just don't get it, but I like get his comedy, and so I really liked it. But I think you would like
smart
it.
Enough.
No, not that. It just.
Wow. If you don't like John Mulaney,
Milady.
Kayla doesn't like him because of his voice.
What? I love his voice. He has like an old-timey voice.
Yeah. I don't know.
I like him. And I hate Kayla. Okay.
Oh, I gotta watch that.
It's very good.
I'm just trying to fill the void that Watchmen has left
my
heart.
All right.
And in my mind.
Okay. I'm very excited that you saw this last night.
Yeah, I saw Parasite. Finally. And it was fantastic. I absolutely loved it. I want to watch it again.
Right?
I missed the first 5 minutes because Mom and Dad...
they didn't tell you that they watched it?
No. And then Mom was like, wait, we should probably get them to watch this. It was fantastic. I don't want to spoil anything.
Yeah, it's been a while. Oh, been a while.
I was very anxious watching it, and I felt...
Oh, I thought you meant like you were anxious that it wasn't going to be good.
Oh, no, just...
Yeah.
For the characters, I felt very anxious. And it was funny, and... Scary. It was a lot of things. And then it did a lot of things right. And I can't think of anything that it did wrong.
I loved it, yeah. I mean, there's people that are saying they didn't like it, but I think it's just like a contrarian thing where it's like people are saying, but I think it's inarguably I mean it's inarguably a good movie. To me it's like the perfect movie.
I can see that.
But I can see how people can argue that. I think it's the best of the year.
Okay.
But that being said, oh my god, have you seen Cats? That being said, though, today's movie that we're gonna see, I am very excited for.
I don't want to have any expectations. We're gonna go see Uncut Gems today.
Have you seen that girl that's always tweeting, "My gems are uncut"?
No.
My gems are uncut, my knives are out. She always.
No.
Oh, you need to follow her. I'll send you her Twitter. I'm very excited for that one though. That one apparently all I know about it is that people get very anxious in it. Like it's one of those movies that makes you like really like uncomfortable because it's so like there's so much stuff going on. Do you know what I mean?
His position that he's in, I can see that.
He just like keeps getting into shit. Ugh. Yeah. And I hate movies like that. If I watch movies like that, I have to like fast forward to see if it's fine. Like how it ends up. I don't get
how you could do that.
It makes me really anxious. I don't like not I like not knowing things, but sometimes it just makes me really like.
Aren't you scared that you're gonna miss anything though? Like that's
no, I fast forward it to see if it'll be fine, and then I rewind it and I'll watch it.
What if it's not fine? Will you go back?
Well, I just want to know what's happening, just so I can like. I don't like that like feeling. I don't like that I do that either. Okay, like I'm not saying people should do it. That's why I really want to see this movie and Parasite. Like I wanted to see them in theater, so I can't do that. Because I want to sit in there and make myself go through those emotions. Yeah. I don't know why I think I just get really I can be really anxious like as a person, so just like to put myself in their shoes. Ugh. Yeah. It like I tried to watch because it's from the Safdie brothers, and I tried to watch Good Time. That's the last one they did with Robert Pattinson. I couldn't do it. Like 5 minutes in, it already like stressed me out. But yeah, I'm excited for that. And I'm excited that you liked Parasite.
I want to see that movie, Good Time.
Me too. It's on Prime.
I haven't seen it.
I'm going to watch it eventually.
I don't know why I just thought about that. I remember seeing the trailer. I was like, I really want to see that movie.
I mean, anything Robert Pattinson's in now.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's very good.
That song in Uncut Gems, the trailer is fantastic.
The Weeknd's in it. I saw a video. I'm gonna try to find it for you, but I saw a video of them filming the movie, and they were playing one of the Weeknd songs, and so there's like a bunch of people just dancing in a hallway with like Adam Sandler.
He's funny.
I feel like he's really fun to make a movie with.
Yeah.
He seems like, especially with the movies...
Like Grown Ups, yeah.
Oh, God. Well, just like, I feel like he's very... Obviously, he does comedy and stuff, but when he does... The few that he does when it's very, like, serious or, like, not the typical role, I feel like he's very up for it, you know?
Yeah.
He doesn't want to, like, make it funny. Like, Steve Carell's the same way, where when he does something, he fully does it.
Yeah.
And he seems like he's in it, you know? And maybe that's just their background.
The comedy guy. Yeah.
Well, I think Carell did, like, improv. I don't know. I think Adam Sandler just did stand-up, maybe? I don't know.
I'm excited for it.
It'll be a good time.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I watched. I've been up to nothing just because it's on break. I don't want to talk about it.
What?
I got Link's Awakening on Switch. I've been playing that.
Why don't you want to talk about that?
I don't know.
Oh, I did see, if somebody, I mean, this is released after Christmas, but I saw 2 very bad Christmas movies yesterday, the past 2 days. I saw one called Santa Girl, and then one called Christmas Inheritance. I don't know, I said that word really weird. But they're both on Netflix, and they're both very bad. So if you are looking for a bad Christmas movie, there you go. Even worse than Noel.
That's saying something.
Yep. Alright, the only movie news I had was the Taylor... Whoa. Can you please talk? Was the trailer... I said Taylor. I was thinking about Taylor Swift and Cats. Sorry. Was the trailer for Tenet.
That's the only movie
Have you
news
seen it?
that matters. Yes, I saw it.
I feel like I saw it, but I don't remember anything that happened in it.
That's sign of a good trailer.
Well, yeah, because I remember seeing it and I was like, this doesn't make any sense. But I liked it. But yeah, I liked that. I was like, what is going on?
The only part... The part that sticks out to me is when they're driving, it's, what's Mr. Washington and Mr. Pattinson, they're in a car together.
Why are you calling him Mr.?
I don't remember his first name.
John David.
Oh, Washington, yeah. They're in like a car chase scene, and a car crashes, but then it reverses too.
Yeah.
So it's like a time thing. I don't know.
Oh, that's what I saw. The only description I've heard is that it's like a time... that it has to do with time travel. Yeah. But I think his movies... Well, first of all, I like the style of it looks like Inception.
It looks all of his, yeah.
But, well, because the last thing I saw of him was Dunkirk, and Dunkirk doesn't look like anything he's done. It looks like The Dark Knight. Mm-hmm. But Inception and this one is like, the lighting is a little bit brighter.
Yeah, okay.
Is what I mean.
Interstellar's pretty bright, too. Don't forget.
I haven't seen Interstellar in a while. But, okay, so it looks like those kind of movies. But it also, the whole, like, I think also remind me of Inception the building stuff and, like...
It's, like, in a town. Mm-hmm. Very urban. I got you.
I just don't understand his mind. I don't get it, because I already know I'm going to be fucking confused. That one trailer, and I was like, what? How? Time travel makes my head hurt.
I saw this tweet. It was like... Christopher Nolan really out here trying to get all the Infinity Stones. His Tenet's time, Interstellar space, like all of his movies are Infinity Stone. This is funny. But yeah, I'm excited. July, right? July 2020. I think it's July 27th.
I think I don't want to like watch it. I think I just want to watch that trailer and nothing else. I don't want to know anything about it.
Yeah. That'll be the way. July 17th. Oh my gosh.
I also wonder because, I mean, people probably thought this. I'm not saying I'm like really smart.
Are they connected?
Well, that, but not really. But the whole like back and forth thing, like where they would show a scene or show something and then run it back, like reverse it. I mean, Tenet is, I don't know, what is palindrome? Is that the
palindrome? Yeah.
There we go. Just the details. That it's like the same forwards as it is backwards.
There you go. That was his pitch. So this movie is called Tenet, right?
It's the same forwards as backwards. There you go.
T-E-N. Tintin.
He spelled it wrong.
No. T-E-N and then backwards is Ten.
Why would you spell it like that, though?
But it's like that's the anagram.
I know,
that's
but
the part that's swapped.
It's not an anagram.
I mean, not anagram. Palindrome.
All right.
That's the part that... Okay.
This is why we can't write a movie like that.
That was his pitch, though. 10-10.
But I just realized that right now when I was looking at my notes. I was like, oh!
Oh.
Wow.
What a man. Okay. Now, for the movie of this episode, the title of this episode,
Atlantics. I wrote notes. Did you write notes?
I have 4 notes.
Okay, I have a lot.
Okay, you go first.
Well, overall, I really liked how they framed everything.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I think the one that I wrote, so the intimate moments that they would have together were framed like super close together. They were like,
yeah.
It just made you, it made you feel like it gave you the space of the movie, right? So whenever they would show the construction site, or they would show the ocean, or it would always be like super far away, or they would show the entire thing, but whenever they had intimate moments, which were very few, it would be really close up. So I thought that was really smart.
Yeah.
And I usually hate really long establishing shots, like whenever they're transitioning scenes. I just think they're really, I've never liked them, but I really liked these, especially the ocean ones.
Those are cool.
There was one frame, I think we walked in when Mom was watching it, mm-hmm. that was just the ocean, like, and the little waves and stuff. That was immaculate.
Ooh. Yeah, that's my first, or not my first, but my last note, actually, is that it was shot beautifully and it has a really nice score. Like, it paired nice. It was very, like, I don't know how you describe the score. Like, it's somber.
I was going to ask you about the score, because I think this is the first movie we've watched that was the first thing that, like, popped out to me was the score. It was very, like, because the movie kind of has a creepy little, like, setting, so it gives you a good creepy feeling.
Yeah.
You know? It reminded me of the score of 8th Grade a little bit.
Really?
A little bit, yeah. The feeling of it, and also that it matched it so well. Like, 8th Grade was a little bit more digital, because it's about 8th graders that are all in a digital world, and then this one is more... you could tell it takes the music from their culture, and it also gives them... It's like... You know what I mean? It, like, sets a good scene, and I guess it, like... If I were to hear any music from that movie, I would instantly think Atlantics.
Oh,
that's what I'm
okay.
thinking.
I thought you meant in the sense of, like, the way it was made, the
No. I just thought it fitted so well, and you could tell this music was written specifically for not just this movie, but what this movie was the story it was trying to tell.
Yeah.
Oh, also, I was just so annoyed that he wouldn't just tell her. Why not? When he was like, well, I need to tell you something, and she's like, tell me later. Just fucking say, I have to leave. I'm leaving. I'm going on a fucking boat.
Who he is?
Oh, okay. So it's, the main people are...
I don't know how you pronounce his name.
Ada and Solomon. Solomon? I think it's Solomon. Solomon.
We'll call him Sol.
We'll call him Solomon, because I think that's how you say it.
Okay.
And Ada. Ada?
Yeah.
Ada. Those are the two, like, forbidden lovers. So one of them, at the very beginning, him and his, I think his friends and just people that were working in the construction site were not getting paid.
For 3 months.
Yeah.
They hadn't get paid for 3 months.
And then Ada, she's just, I think they met at, like, some club that they all go to, and they were in love, but she has to marry some other guy, some, like, rich guy.
Rich boy.
Yeah, and so he's going out to sea, going to Spain, for some reason. I don't remember why.
Well, he doesn't...
Well, for one, he needs to get paid.
Yeah.
He needs a job. And I think that's what they offered them, is, like, they found a way to have money.
They go migrate, or that's what they're...
Yeah. Doing. So they can earn money to give to their family. Because that guy really fucked him over. I mean, for 3 months.
I suppose one of my notes is, how long would you go without working?
Without working, or without getting paid?
How long would you go working without being paid?
Well, this is kind of a loaded question, though, because, like, for me, it would be very, very little, but because in this country, that they live in, you can see that there's like the only job they got after this was to fucking go to sea. So it's not like they have an option to not work. They have to work. They kind of have to, and kind of have to hope that guy is going to pay them.
Yeah.
So for me, it would be a lot less, but for them, 3 months is probably like, well, what else are we going to do, you know?
Yeah.
They don't have the privilege to just go on a job listing and...
Yeah, they go on Indeed right now.
Yeah, like, that's not for them. But that, I mean, that's also why this movie has so many different, like, themes to it. But that's one of them is, like, the class structure and, you know...
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. But he didn't tell her. Why not tell her?
Yeah,
she didn't find out until they left. It was so annoying. Oh, my next question was, what did you think about the score? But you kind of answered it, right?
I liked it. It just felt like it paired well. Just the instruments that they used. I don't know what they used, but it felt like it was, I don't know the correct wording, but it just felt...
Well, and I know some scores are made... A lot of scores are obviously made for the movie, but some movies it just feels like they just, like, copy and paste from other places. Like, it feels like I've heard it before. And that's why I like this one, is because it feels so original. It feels so tailored to this movie and this story. But, yeah. I remember when she was, like, sneaking out to go to the club to, like, meet him.
Oh, yeah.
I put that... I really missed an opportunity to sneak out when I was in high school. I, like, never did.
Mom, Dad, I never did, okay?
I mean, I would tell them. I didn't. I mean, we're in my... I would say childhood, but I wasn't... We were in my old bedroom right now, and there's no way I could sneak out of this window. I would die. I wouldn't die. I'd hurt myself. I'm on the 2nd floor.
Yeah, so. That hurt.
Yeah, but also, like, But even then, I was thinking about it, and I wouldn't be able to, before they had the dogs, maybe, but because they bark at everything, they would know.
How would you get back?
I don't know.
Especially because you're on the 2nd floor.
I don't know. Well, it just made me think of that. Oh, and just everybody in her life was so damn annoying. Just leave her alone. That poor girl, I mean, I get it that they're like, yeah, but he's rich, so, like, just fucking just do it. But it's not that simple. I mean, you're not just taking away her life, you're not just taking away her choice, you're taking away her life, and, like, even if she didn't end up being with Solomon, like, she still should have a choice to do what she wants.
She could have finessed some stuff. She could have, because they said that the rich guy only was at the house like a couple months out of the year.
I feel like that's not the point, though.
Just saying, could have happened. Could have had an affair, and it could have been better.
But I think the point, though, that's the point of the movie, is that, sure, like, her friends are saying, well, whatever, you have money now, it's fine. But what is the price of her agency and the price of her as a woman doing whatever like, having the choice to live her life the way she wants.
Yeah.
And not having to, because this is also feels like a period piece, but, like, where you know, where those, like in Jane Austen and stuff, where they had to marry a guy with a title and with money and with that's all women were able to do, is just marry a guy.
Marry rich.
Yeah. Is that they couldn't have their own livelihood. They had to marry a man with one. Yeah. And so I understand that her friends are like, well, just shut up and, like, marry the guy, whatever. And I joke about all the time, I'm just going to marry a rich man and I'll be fine. But, like I said, though, there's no you can't put a price on your independence. And you can't put a price on you choosing if you want to marry this man or not.
That's true.
There's nothing worth that.
This movie speaks
and she saw that. Well, yeah, I think there's so many different themes to it. And, like, the next thing that I put... Oh, I just said I don't like the investigator. I understand that arson is a big deal because, you know, people could die and stuff, but, like, what reason would she have to be an accomplice? There's so many... She could have just left it if it was, like, if they were lovers and, like, why didn't she just leave, you know? I just don't understand why he was so hard on her.
Probably because he just saw her as a
gold digger or whatever?
Yeah. I don't know.
That was just annoying. The also annoying part was to test her virginity.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. And when when they said, congratulations, your daughter's a virgin. Oh, my God.
Never mind.
Oh, God. But yeah, I think my last note kind of speaks to the whole thing, but I just like that there was so many themes and so many different, I don't know, that's it. There's just so many themes to this movie that they fit into one movie. And I mean, the big part that I'm like glossing over is that it's also like a ghost story.
Yeah, there's a big supernatural element to it.
Which it was very surprising. I didn't think that would happen.
I was very lost.
Yeah, same. But watching it again, I watched some of it with Mom, and it did like make a little bit more sense. Where at night the guys would the boys that like went off to sea, they died. They died, yes.
So their ship turned over, I guess, something? They just
he said what happened.
They died at sea, and then at night they would inhabit the girls,
the women, yeah,
that they left behind, and they would have like white eyes. It looked like they were blind, I guess. And
they basically went to go get the money back.
It was like 32 million.
Yeah.
In their local currency, which is crazy. It's a lot of money. But yeah, so at first...
And the investigator was Solomon.
Yeah, which must have been weird for her.
Yeah, but...
The weirdest part, or the part that I was like, what's happening, is just because the fires came from nowhere. They said that nothing sparked it, because that's the whole reason the investigator wasn't part of the story, was because of those arson like cases. And I thought, because one of her friends, her name was Fanta.
Yeah.
She was sitting on the bed that caught on fire, and she was sick. So I thought that she got like mercury poisoning or something. Like if she got sick because of that, because like the fire started and she was the only one to sit on the bed.
No, they were sick because of the ghosts.
I know that now.
Oh, but that's what you thought.
I was like, what did they use to start this fire? And that's still a question. Like, I don't know what happened. Like, how did they start these fires?
Well, I think because the investigator did it, but I think he like maybe there's some magic to it. I don't know.
Oh, he just has that knowledge?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, that maybe Solomon, like, when he inhabited him, he kind of, like, knew how to do it. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know how much the ghost and how much the person merge.
Yeah, I don't know. It was an okay movie. I mean, I don't think it was made for me, so... I liked it. I probably wouldn't rewatch it. Good way to end 2019. Sad note.
I thought it was for the movies that the reason I set, which is I guess a good segue into the next thing, but the reason I wanted to pick this one is that I want to watch more movies with different viewpoints.
Yeah. And just different kinds of movies rather than just like the ones that everybody sees. I want to try to seek out movies that are made by like what I said, different viewpoints, and I think this was a really good way to start that. For sure. Because I liked it, but like you said, it was probably made more toward, it was like more of a feminist, like women movie. Yeah, I could see that. Because I loved at the end, the last line is, "I am Ada." Like she like, because they brought the money back, she didn't have to marry that guy. They got paid, and she realized like she doesn't need any man. She could stand for herself. Yeah. Some of the shots were really long, but I like the realness of the story. I love the lighting. Mm-hmm. All of it was really good. That club lighting? I liked it though, because there's a good like article about that show Insecure that was on HBO, about how to light, the way they light dark skin is really interesting. Moonlight, like kind of like moonlight, like that instead of just lighting it like a specific way that like usually like white directors or white like filmmakers do, that they really use people like darker skin to tell a more interesting color story, and this one really did that. Yeah. Wow. That was Atlanta. Okay, and so I mean,
I guess our next segment, it's not really... It's more because this is the last show that we're doing of...
Ever.
of ever. Of 2019, we wanted to just talk about our New Year's resolutions. So yeah, do you want to start out? Or do you want me to start?
We can go back and forth.
Okay. Well, I can just re-say my first one because I already said it, but I want to watch more movies. I watch a lot now, but I just want to seek out, and especially because I don't take advantage of the fact that I live in Austin at this point. Huh?
You say that a lot.
That I want to do that?
That you just don't take advantage of.
Well, I don't, because it is such a good, it's such a good place for, like, a film nerd like me.
Yeah, that's true.
Is that there's so many places where I can go and see, like, limited release films or films that came out a long time ago that everybody loves but nobody's seen. And I just don't do that, and I want to do that more. So that's my first one, is that I want to, at least 3 times a month, go and see a movie. Whether it's on Netflix, if it's at AFS Cinema, if it's at Alamo Drafthouse. Basically, just go seek that out.
Well, that's my first one. Watch more movies. That's exactly what I put.
You need to watch different movies, too.
What do you mean?
I don't know, like movies like this. I feel like you wouldn't seek this out on your own. Not in a bad way, people just tend to be stuck in what they like. And so it's good to just go and watch different things so you can kind of hone in on the stuff that you do like.
I guess, but also, how would you find this? Because I feel like the Netflix algorithm or any
you have to fight
platform algorithm is not going to show you.
No, yeah.
Like, how would I find Atlantics?
You have to follow film news places. I didn't even see this on Netflix. I saw it on IndieWire.
The algorithm's messing you up?
Well, no, because I've always... this is one thing I've always hated. I did this with my blog, is I want to fight the Netflix algorithm because they bury everything. Nah. Yesterday, they released the John Mulaney thing. I had to search for it. It wasn't even on the main thing. So you have to, like... That's another reason I wanted to do this podcast, is because... The movies, I mean, Noel, whatever, but like other stuff, movies that we watch, people would never know about them.
That's true.
And if we get like at least 2 people to watch this movie and like it and be like, oh, I love foreign language films, or oh, I love movies like this, then that's a win. But you have to seek it out yourself. You can't rely on Netflix to tell you what you're gonna like, because they're just gonna give you their Netflix original stuff.
That's true.
So follow news places, like movie news places. Follow film.
Watch Tenet.
There you go.
That's all you need to do. That's my New Year's resolution, is to watch Tenet.
I think that's doable.
In theater. At least 4 times.
Are all of yours movie related?
No.
Okay, good. All right. You went, right? Because we were like the same ones?
Yeah.
So this one's really weird. But I want to make people cards for stuff. I have, like, now I can design stuff, like I have...
Wait.
What?
Like in Noel?
Oh, my God.
We love your cards. I mean, you could keep on doing that thing. I'm sorry.
Cut this out of the... Cut this out of the episode.
We need to end right now.
No, okay, now I didn't even think about that, but no.
I'm sorry.
No, because I do a lot of, like, design now at work, and so I feel like I'm more competent in my designs. Well, yeah, and, like, people see it if they follow our Instagram. All the designs that are on there, I make. Mm-hmm. And so I want
movie posters that you made?
Yeah, I
Fantastic.
made those. And I just feel like I want to do that. I want to, like, make... And I also kind of want to do it as, like, it's kind of self-serving, though. Because then I want to be like, oh, well, I can make stuff for if you want a card or if you want invitations for something. Yeah. Just to kind of sell myself more in my other skills.
Add to the resume, the portfolio.
Yeah, exactly. So that's my next one.
Well, mine's pretty similar if you put it that way, like just adding to your portfolio. Yeah. I just want to work on more projects in my career field and creatively. Mm-hmm. Just work on more projects. Whatever that is. I think the hardest part for me is to come up with an idea for anything. Any project, for programming, for computer science, or
Just creatively?
Creatively, it's just coming up with an idea.
And then sometimes when you're in the middle of it and you're like, this isn't working. Yeah. Ugh, I hate that. I do that with writing where I have like a really good idea and then I get in the middle of it and I'm like, oh, fuck, it doesn't working. Garbage. Yeah. But I feel like what I've heard though is that it's not, and you just have to push through, because one of the best pieces of advice I've ever given. Not given.
Got received.
Whoa. Let me start that over again. I also want to learn how to speak English next year. One of the best pieces of advice I've ever gotten is to write a shitty first draft. And I mean, that could go for anything. Like, just make a shitty first project or whatever. Because then you have the bones of something that could be good.
Yeah. But it's not even... I have an idea, and I think it's bad. It's just I need an idea.
Oh, okay. Well, when you do get that idea... Well, when you do get it, you're going to hate it. Like, somewhere in the process, you're going to hate it.
Gotcha.
But you just have to push through, because it's so close that you just want it to be perfect, but it's not going to be.
Yeah, it's that artist's perfectionism.
Yeah. My next ones are kind of vague, but try new things. I feel like I can very much do the same thing over and over again. I'm really a big like creature of habit, and so I just want to try new things in general, like go see new movies, go try a new place to eat, go do trivia, like just go do new things.
New experiences, new vibes.
Yeah, because I've noticed, especially with like food, I'm not a very adventurous food eater. Yeah. I think you're the same way. One time we went to a buffet and Kayla offered me like some sort of like sweet and sour sauce or something, and I was like, oh no, I don't do sauces. And she was like, your brother said the same thing.
Oh, I don't. Okay, here's the thing.
She was like horrified. She was like, oh, your brother said the same thing.
I'll try a sauce, but I don't like sauce.
I don't either. I don't like a sauce. I'm not a sauce person.
For me, a food is good if it can stand by itself, if it doesn't need anything else.
It drives me insane when people...
Especially... Give me ranch for this pizza.
Oh my god. Or when people eat hot wings with ranch, you're just diluting the flavor. It makes no sense to me.
That's exactly
How does it add? I don't get it.
Oh, I mean...
Stuff like a pizza crust. Yeah, I'll dip that into like garlic or something. But like... I don't understand it. It is baffling to me. Cook it with the sauce in it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Alright. It's like a little tangent.
Yeah.
But either way, I just want to try new, like, there's certain foods that I've never had. Like, I've never had Indian food, ever. I don't think I have. And I want to try. I just never have.
There's a food truck right outside of the building I work. I need to get. I heard it's really good.
See, and that's another thing about Austin.
There's tons of food trucks.
There's just tons of food.
Oh.
But yeah. I don't know though. Austin can be. This is another conversation, but Austin can be too like. Sometimes they overcomplicate shit. Like I don't need a whole bunch of shit. But I had a quesadilla the other day with chorizo, cheese, and bacon.
That sounds really good.
You would have liked it. It was really good. All right, now it's you. I think.
I'm hungry now.
I know, me too.
I have eat healthier, but I think just live a more healthy lifestyle. Just
same.
Less meat, less like red meat.
You could do like meatless days.
Yeah, I don't know. I think.
Do you like fish?
It's not even like the type of food I eat. It's just eat regularly. During the semester, sometimes I'm like...
No, I get that.
I don't want to leave.
You know that John Mulaney bit where he was like, in college, I didn't drink water the whole time.
Yeah. In college, I didn't have breakfast the whole time.
You don't eat breakfast?
No, not really.
I hate breakfast. Do you like not like breakfast? Oh.
I love breakfast sauce. I'm just... No.
Syrup?
Milk.
No, I get that. In college, I only ate like 2 meals a day.
It's not even like the amount. It's just the times. I'll be hungry.
Oh.
I'll eat once a day, but it'll be at like 9 o'clock in the morning or like 3 p.m.
Oh.
It won't be consistent. I just feel like I need to set that for myself, because sometimes I'm just starving, and then I'll just eat one really, really big meal for the day.
That's not good.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, I think the food I eat isn't terrible. Like, I don't really drink soda or eat candy a whole lot. Except for when I'm at the house, just because Mom puts bowls of candy just right.
Do you know what I was thinking, too? I don't want to, like... Whatever, it's fine. But I don't eat candy either. Like, every time I go to the store... Because I used to think... Did you used to think you liked candy when you lived here? And then when you moved out, you're like, I don't like candy.
Yeah. I mean, some candy, like, at the movies, like, I like Milk Duds going to the movies. But, yeah, just...
I don't either. Like, not... I mean, I eat it. Like, I was eating candy this morning. I don't...
What is this?
Just right now, I was eating it, but, like...
Blacked out. I woke up with half a bag of... Hershey's Kisses.
Well, I'll go to the grocery store. Like, when I moved out, I would go and I'd be like thinking, oh, I should get some candy, because that's usually what like Mom does. She just like gets candy.
Yeah. And
I don't think I've ever bought a piece of candy out of living here.
Mom
when I'm here,
right by the couch, because we have like a little. I guess it's a bar.
It's like full of candy right now.
And we made gingerbread houses at my friend's thing.
Oh, so yeah, that's why. Candy. Those mints though.
Every time I walk by, I have to get some candy.
I know it's bad.
Yeah, I eat a majority of my candy of the year when I'm home.
Same.
But yeah, just eat consistent and eat healthier. I've been really into fruit. I love fruit right now.
Ooh, fruit is really.
And avocado. I don't know if avocado is.
You like avocado?
I love.
I still can't do avocado.
It's so good.
Yeah. And it's in everything in Austin. Every single fucking thing they have avocado. But I think that kind of ties into my next one. I didn't write it down, but you made me think of it. I have a Planet Fitness membership, and I haven't been in like a month. I just get busy, and when I go home, I like don't want to do anything. But I need to I've been okay about eating better. I also don't really eat fast food as much. I have been lately because, like I said, December is so crazy with, like November and December are just, like, so busy.
Holidays.
Yeah, and then, like, now I actually have friends, so I have, like, places to go and, like, people to go with. So, but I have been a little bit better about, like, when I eat at home, it's usually something that's, like, well-balanced, or it's not, like, super unhealthy, but I just need to be more active and, like... go to the gym, but just because I just want to be like healthier, you know, like I don't have it's for me at least it's dangerous to be like, oh, I want to lose this amount of weight, because that doesn't really help me.
Yeah.
I just want to feel like healthier. Fruit though, real good. I love fruit. All right. Do you have any more?
I don't have.
I have two more.
Down. This will be my last one. I think I just want to be more like friendlier to people, because now I'll just write people off. I'll just be like, you're a person, I don't want to talk to you. like especially in like class and stuff like that. I've said a lot. I don't know.
Are you bad at making friends?
Yeah, I don't know if it's just because I don't want to talk to people, but I feel like that's a bad mentality. Like, I should not want to, like, just go up to people and say, hey, what's up? How are you doing? But if someone comes up to me, not just, like, oh, I have to go somewhere, or I have to go do something.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I shouldn't be consumed in school. Like, I should appreciate the fact that there's, like, all these people in my age group who are around me.
I mean, some of the best friends I've made that I still talk to were in college.
Yeah, I just, at this point, I don't feel like that will happen.
It will. You've only been there for 1 year.
That's true.
Oh, wait, this
is my second year.
Yeah, but I didn't start making friends until around this time.
I mean...
You can still do it. It's fine. You'll be fine.
You're not gone.
Well, no, I think you'll just have to find where. For me, it was I was in RA, so it was housing.
I guess.
It might not even be at college. Maybe when you go... Oh, I was going to dox you. But, you know, like, other experiences you're going to have this next year. I feel like you're going to make connections.
I mean...
And you're going to, like... You know what I mean? Like, I think with that, with other things, like other extracurriculars or other stuff, you're going to find, those connections.
I get that. So everyone in my major is a nerd.
Yeah, I mean, you'll find people. You just need to, like, seek it out.
I'm a nerd, too.
And it also, I mean, being a people person and being able to make friends, it also, like, helps you out in the long run. The only reason that I've gotten a lot of the jobs that I have is because I'm easy to talk to, and I'm, like,
I guess that's my resolution, is to be easy to talk to.
Yeah.
Be a good person.
Well, hey, nobody said that.
Take it easy.
Nobody said I'm a good person. Okay. My next two are kind of weird, but, well, so I don't know why, but I've been very big into, like, starting traditions.
This is us.
Oh, God. Maybe that's why. I don't know, I really like the idea of, like...
Yeah, I like traditions, too.
Like, I've been trying to start one with my friend group at work where, every payday we go and try a new, because we moved to a new building, and so every payday I want to go and, like, try a new place around our building.
Oh, okay.
Like, stuff like that, or, like, for Christmas I want to, like, because we're gonna go see a movie today, I want to do that every year, where we go every Christmas day, we'll go see a movie as, like, a family. But yeah, just in different things. I like traditions. I wanted to do a Christmas card, like, make one, but I just didn't think of it.
Didn't Mom say there was a photo that was a funny photo? I don't remember. She's saying that was our Christmas card contender for the year. Oh,
well, I don't know. I meant for me. For my household.
I know, but I don't remember what it was. I don't know why I brought this up. I just remember that there was a picture.
Okay, and then my next one is really stupid. But I really want to dress up for Halloween. And this is going to take me a year to do, because I'm really bad at planning, like, and buying stuff for costumes. But I really want to do one. And I want to, like, go somewhere. Not yet, no. Because all this stuff that I want to do now, it's going to be outdated. If I was, like, the May Queen from Midsummer.
That's what Florence Pugh did.
I know, but she has the actual fucking dress.
I know, that's pretty cool.
Or I still want to do for the siblings from Hereditary, but I don't know when we'll be in the same city.
Jennifer Hudson from Cats.
Oh my God.
And I'll be a cockroach.
Ooh. Maybe somebody from Cats. I don't know. I'm just going to say this now so I can, like, hold myself accountable.
It will be live tomorrow. That you want to dress up for Halloween. When's the last time you dressed up? I really want to. I don't remember. And I want to, like, because then I'm like, well, what if I get to do something? But my lease is up in, like, August. So hopefully I move to, like, a better place and I'll be able to do something there so that I can dress up. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be able to host something. Because I told my friend this and they're like, why are you going to, like, go to a party or something? And I was like, I don't know. Good question. I really want to do, like, because it's also around my birthday. So I really want to do, I've always wanted to do, a dress-up party. Birthday party.
But, like, make it specific. Because I was invited to one that was, like, you have to dress up as, like, a music video. Like, somebody from a music video. But I want to do, like, somebody from a movie.
Oh, that'd be good. Could you do one with Ari? Characters. Your black cat? I feel like that'd be a good... You guys would have a...
I could dress him up as Black Phillip.
Oh, you could.
Ooh, maybe.
Just little, like, horns?
Yeah.
Or the human one?
No, the goat. But...
From The Witch, if you guys don't remember.
But I think... Ooh, and then I've always wanted to do... I like how your friends did a white elephant for your favorite movies. Because that's one thing I've always wanted to tell people, like, for my birthday, to bring, like, to just buy me their favorite movie.
That's a good thing. Especially with your first resolution. To watch more movies.
And I just love... I used to host this, like, movie festival in college. Because I was an RA, so I had to do programs. And so the movie festival would be, like, every weekend somebody would show... Like, they would tell me their favorite movie. And then I would rent it, and then they would, like, give...
You would deem it worthy or not.
No. No, anybody could sign up, and it would basically be like a festival where they would introduce it. Like, they would say why it's their favorite movie.
That's cool.
Why it's important to them. Or it wasn't even favorite. It was just show a movie that's important to you. And so they would say why, and then we would all watch it with them.
That's cool. That's a cool thing.
It was really fun. And even if it was only 5 people there, it was still, people just loved to do it, so. Yeah. So I just love watching people's favorite. You can tell a lot from somebody by their favorite movie.
That's true. Interstellar.
Oh, God. Yeah, you can tell you're a fucking nerd.
Yeah.
Do you know what mine is?
Your favorite movie? No.
Walk the Line. For now. I don't know. It was a toss-up between that or The Social Network.
I was going to say either Social Network or Hereditary.
Ooh. It's hard to, like... I don't know for you, but, like... When you find... That movie... Those movies were, like, deemed my favorite whenever I started to find, like, movies. And started to, like, develop my own opinions about them. And so I love Hereditary, but it's hard to knock those out because those are very sentimental to me.
Yeah.
Because Hereditary is also very good.
You see,
Walk the Line is always going to be my favorite.
Someone asked me what my favorite movie is, and I didn't even say Interstellar. I don't remember what I said, but...
It changes.
Yeah.
It also depends... I feel like it also depends on who asks you.
Really? That's
To
interesting.
me, I think.
Who do you want to not know what your favorite movie is? Like, why does it change?
I don't know. Or the mood or something. I don't know. Or maybe I'll be like, for like an older person, I'll say Walk the Line. But for somebody younger, I'll say Hereditary. You know what I mean? Like, because I don't want to have to explain what that movie is.
Oh, okay.
Is what I mean.
Not because you want to seem hip?
No, I don't ever care about being hip. Oh, I was about to end it, but we need to know your pick.
Yeah. Don't forget that.
All right. Well, I'm done with my resolutions. I think that is a good goal to set for ourselves. Oh, another thing that I want to do that it involves you is that we need to do is make a short film. We still haven't done it.
Yeah.
I need to write one. It's hard to find an idea. We've come up with it with some okay ideas that we could probably do.
I feel like a part of the reason why my mind it just doesn't think of new ideas is just because I'm constantly just bombarding my brain with so many different things. If I'm not watching a movie, I'm watching a TV show.
Same.
If I'm not doing that, then I'm listening to a podcast. If I'm not listening to a podcast...
I never have a silent moment.
Yeah. And I feel like that needs to happen.
That's good, though. I don't think it's a bad thing. Because...
No?
I don't think so. Because...
Then why haven't I come up with
well, because I don't know if I've told you this, but my advice for people, or just for myself and just for anybody that's like, well, I don't know how, like, an idea for a movie, it's just, well, watch a bunch of them. And then you start to think of, like, it can become derivative, but whenever you're like, yeah, if I watch Walk the Line, I'll be like, okay, I need to make a movie about a musician. But it'll turn into something different.
Okay, yeah. I don't know, I just need something in my brain to come up with an idea.
I'm the same way, though. I took one of those personality tests, and one of them was a collector. And that means not just, like, collecting things, but you just like to collect information.
Yeah.
Because I'm constantly watching shit. Like, I never give myself a break.
The only break I have is...
When I sleep. And when I'm dead.
What was I going to say? I forgot. It really was... it was a point.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
I don't remember. It's fine. But speaking of new movies and new experiences...
I know which one you're
my
going to
pick for this episode... I wanted to start this year, this new decade, off with a true bang. And last episode, I said I was going to pick one that you guys suggested.
I already know which one.
And it's going to be Surf's Up.
Do you want to say who suggested it? Or who requested it?
I'll say who requested it.
Oh, I thought you were going to pick the one that Emily wanted.
No.
I don't...
We haven't done an animated one in a while, and
I also don't think I've ever seen Surf's Up.
That's a big yikes right there.
Okay, but let me ask. Maybe you don't have to answer this. This will be the question.
It is on Netflix, by the way.
Okay. Yeah. Did you check?
Yeah, it is.
This might be just the theme or just the question for next time, but, like, is it actually good or is he fucking with us?
I don't know.
Because David requested it, right?
This is my BF, my boyfriend, best friend, David, requested this movie.
A lot, like almost every time we would ask.
He says it's God tier. I really like it. When did this come? 2003 or something? 2007. What was happening in 2007 that this movie had to come out?
When did Happy Feet come out?
Happy Feet?
Also, who's in this?
Shia LaBeouf.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's the main guy. He's Cody Maverick.
Oh. Well, then I'm in.
There's 2 directors for this movie?
Oh my god.
Chris Buck and Ash Brennan. I don't know if that means anything to you.
No.
Jeff Bridges.
Oh shit.
I don't know, this movie is quite a trip. It's filmed like a documentary kind of.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't know, I really like this movie. I wanted to start.
I'm excited to see it.
Doesn't sound like it.
I'm not a person that seeks out animated movies.
Okay.
But when I watch them, I do like them. But it like is a struggle to get me to watch them.
I really like the story of this one, and it's kind of funny, from what I remember.
We'll see. I'll count how many times I laugh.
Another tick in the laugh column. He says it's God tier. That's what he says.
I don't know if he's just being sarcastic.
He could be, but we'll talk about it.
We'll see.
And yeah. Do we want to talk about next week's topic? Did we do that last time? Where
What's
we
next
said
week's
the
topic?
I have written them down.
The topic?
The top, like, this topic was resolutions or the theme.
Last time we said we were going to do resolutions.
Okay. This one I really want to ask people what they are. We're gonna do a retrospective and a looking forward. What's the word for that? Looking forward.
Retrospective.
Prospective.
Perspective. We sound real.
We're gonna be looking back and looking forward. That's all that matters. We're gonna look at the best movies of the decade according to us and you guys, and movies that we're gonna be looking forward to in the upcoming years. Yeah. Which is exciting. That'll probably be the main chunk of the episode.
I don't know. Who knows how much I have to say about Surf's Up. All right.
Exterior. Beach.
Yeah. Shia LaBeouf. Surfing up.
Shia surprise.
All right.
I think that's it. Happy holidays, guys.
And see you next year.
See you next decade.
All right. That's it.
We'll see you in the Roaring 20s, guys.
Oh my god. Fuck off. All right.
But seriously, enjoy your holidays. Tell your family to watch or to listen to us. Follow us on Instagram at Brother Sister Show. And you can find us everywhere in our link tree in the bio. Bye.